Hey everybody, Peter Crouch for CollisionServicesNetwork.com, and of course also the one and only Crash Course Podcast. Hey guys, we're down here at V&J Auto Body. Of course, you've heard me speak about these guys, right? I work there as well, full disclosure. But anyway, wanted to come down here and show the folks what it looks like to be involved with a first-rate, futuristic, big future production shop. All right, that's V&J Auto Body. V&J Auto Body, of course, is one of our amazing sponsors of the podcast. All right, but they've also been a partner with CollisionServicesNetwork.com from the beginning. All right, and they are one of our amazing network partner shops. All right, on our website. Okay, well, remember, you go to CollisionServicesNetwork.com, you're going to find shops just like V&J on our network. All right. Hey, I want everybody to take a look here. All right, Anthony's going to span around. This is a huge building. All right. This building here that I'm standing in, we took ownership of this year. All right. It's been gutted and we're turning it into a tremendous production facility. All right. This is going to be should be one of the largest production shops on Long Island. I think, if not the largest production shop. All right. Tremendous square footage here. We're also building this out to support the employees. Okay, V&J Auto Body is a future-looking shop. It's also a future-looking enterprise. All right, so what they're trying to do here is develop an entire ecosystem around the auto body industry. Okay, so what I mean by that is not only are we going to now have new equipment, some of the largest spray booths in here to accommodate some of the largest trucks like this Sprinter van right here, but we're also going to take care of our employees. All right, we're looking to develop new technicians. All right, this is something that the industry struggles with. V&J understands that. All right, V&J is looking to create partnerships with technical schools, vocational schools. All right, and there'll be more about that on the podcast. All right, stay tuned. All right, you should follow us on Crash Course. We're going to be having some guests on that are going to be talking about that. It's going to be interesting. It's going to tie into the auto body and what's going on here at V&J. V&J Auto Body is a leader in the industry, okay, and we are paving the way. And again, I say we because I work here, all right, even though I'm representing CollisionServicesNetwork.com. Okay, V&J Auto Body is a industry leader, especially here on Long Island. All right, we are spearheading, all right, which is what it's going to look like to be the future, all right? This is what the future of the auto body industry is going to be, all right? And together with the advanced equipment, the advanced production capability and capacity, obviously the investment in our technicians, all right? And part and parcel of that is upstairs here is going to be things like an employee lounge, showers, the whole 9 yards, lockers. There'll also be office space for our appraisers to conduct their business with as well. All right, so really excited to show everybody this. Again, please take a good look around. Gigantic building here, soon to be filled up with some of the most advanced repair equipment that is available in the auto body industry, as well as state-of-the-art painting facility, state-of-the-art frame facility, and of course, a state-of-the-art production center. All right, so once again, it's V&J Auto Body. Hey, these guys are in Lindenhurst. I can't say enough, folks. If you're in the Babylon area, the Lindenhurst area, Farmingdale area, you know where you need to go. If you need a body shop and you're looking to have your car fixed and you're serious about making sure that it gets fixed the way you want it, and you're not involved with the insurance industry, give V&J a call, all right? 631-226-0070, V&J Auto Body, all right? They're going to fix your car the right way, consistent with manufacturer standards, regardless of what the insurance outcome is, all right? We're going to make sure that your car gets fixed the right way and the way you want it and expect it to be, all right? And sometimes they can even extend a deductible discount to you as well, all right? So you might even save some money. All right, so we're going to move now over to the current production center, and we're going to show you something of what's going on over there. We're also going to take a look at the blueprint facility, also what goes on in the scanning department with respect to the electronics and the technology apparatus on the cars and how that's handled here at V&J. Hey folks, Peter Crouch for CollisionServiceNetwork.com. Once again, hey, we're over here inside the production center of V&J Auto Body, all right? This is where all the action happens. This is where everything gets done, all right? There's a lot of moving parts in here, a lot that goes on in here, a lot of compartmentalization. All right, in fact, right now where I'm in here, I'm in the building, the isolation area. All right, if you work on aluminum or your aluminum certified facility, which V&J is, you need to have a dedicated, isolated area. I'm pretty sure most guys in the industry probably have a room with a curtain, but you can see I'm standing in an actual room, all right, which has the ability to be closed off, unlike most other body shops out there that, like I said, they're lucky to even have a curtain that separates the rooms. All right, so we're in the isolation room here for aluminum vehicle repairs. All right, that's what happens in here. Now behind me here, right, we're fortunate enough today, behind me here is a BMW. All right, it's on jacks. All right, and the reason for that is all the wheels are off. All right, they had to do some rough pulls on this. All right, but this car here, as you can see, had damage down the side in the midsection. All right, what's going on here? We can see what they did. They seamed here and here. All right, and that's because the panel was replaced. All right, so they're in the process here of replacing this panel. It was a quarter panel. All right, the car had sustained an impact to the left side here. All right, so the technician has already completed the installation of the new panel, and you can see where the bodywork is. It's seamed. All right, folks, this is what I like to point out all the time about the difference between a shop like V&J and just Tricky Dick's Auto Body. Okay. Here at V&J, we actually do things the right way according to manufacturer standards, all right? So this technician here has done what he needed to do up here with respect to seaming this in for the weld, okay, where the factory said to cut it. But as you can see, there's actually body work here, which your insurance company, all right, will try and tell you isn't necessary. All right, so that's just some of the things that you expect in a shop like V&J Auto Body, all right? V&J is a state-of-the-art facility, all right? We have the most highly trained technicians, state-of-the-art equipment, and of course, state-of-the-art facility. Goes without saying that if you're concerned about your vehicle being repaired the right way, all right, and consistent with manufacturing standards, irrespective, all right, and this is a big irrespective, folks. What do I like to say all the time on Crash Course? Insurance companies want to do things one way. We do things the right way here at V&J Auto Body. All right, so irregardless of how negotiations go, your car will be fully restored consistent with the manufacturer standards and our highest quality repair, which is all we do. It's our reputation on the line here. All right, so unlike other body shops that may access various social media, we're actually taking the time here to explain to you what you're seeing in this video. Okay, you'll see a lot of guys putting pictures of finished cars, snapshots of a car smashed up, shots of a car in a spray booth. Big deal, right? Who the hell knows what's going on? And if you're Joe Blow like me, you don't actually do this for a living, all right? You're going to look at that and go, all right, so what? So I see a smashed up car. I see a car that's halfway repaired. Okay, but here at Collision Services Network, you know our mantra, we're all about educating the consumer, right? We're giving you information and knowledge you need and can use, advice you can trust, all right? And we continue with that with giving you videos like this, all right? They're instructional and informative. This way you understand exactly what goes into this when it comes to repairing your car, all right? It's not just a snapshot in time. It's a video explaining to you what you're seeing in that snapshot. All right, so there's a moderate amount of work here that is going on. This car is in the middle of production right now. All right, when the technician is finished with this car will be moved over to the paint department. All right, we're going to shoot some video over there for you as well. Paint department will take over from there. That's another preparation process before it actually gets into the booth with one of our painters who will actually obviously restore the color to the car. All right, but I want to just point out a couple things here. New panel, all right, new panel, all right, and also, like I said, you can see the seams that were cut in here to replace the panel, which is at the factory seam. That's as per the manufacturer. All right, so V&J Auto Body is the one place that you need to be if you're concerned about having your car fixed, all right, professionally, responsibly, all right, and consistent with manufacturer. Folks, there's a lot of body shops out there, all right? I don't have to tell you, there's one on every corner, all right? They can't all be doing the right thing. I can tell you they're not all doing the right thing, all right? I've told you folks this before. You follow me. I was in the insurance industry almost 30 years. I'm on this side of the business over 9 years, all right? I do work here, right? Full disclosure, I work at V&J Auto Body. I am one of the writers here, all right? I do negotiate with the insurance companies. And this is an example, all right, about what goes on in a state-of-the-art facility. Hey folks, Peter Crouch, CollisionServiceNetwork.com. We're continuing our tour of V&J Auto Body, located in beautiful downtown Lindenhurst. All right, you can reach these folks at 631-226-0070. Hey, like I said, I'm continuing the tour, giving you an example of what a state-of-the-art facility looks like. If your body shop don't look like this, you might want to be asking yourself if you're in the right place, all right, when it comes to getting your car fixed. Folks, so back here, this entire area is just our final assembly area, all right? This is what separates the men from the boys, folks, okay? This entire area is just for a final assembly. The technicians over here are phenomenal. They're amazing. These guys follow everything by the book. They're able to put every car that's out on the road back together. I don't know how they do it. To be honest with you, it's phenomenal. Okay, I mean, you talk about something like putting a seat back in, all right? Being able to put a bumper cover back on the car, hundreds and hundreds of intricate parts and fasteners and washers and retainers and brackets. These guys do it, all right? They do it all day, every day. We never have any issues at all, all right? As you can see, it's a clean facility, all right? It's an organized facility. Folks, a lot of shops out there, they can't afford this. They don't have the space, all right? They don't have the capacity, all right? We do, V&J Auto Body, okay? State-of-the-art facility. Folks, they're on our network. Go to CollisionServiceNetwork.com and make sure that you're choosing a shop that's going to look out for your interests and not the insurance interests, all right? CollisionServiceNetwork.com. All right, so we're continuing our tour of V&J Auto Body. V&J Auto Body, of course, is a sponsor of the podcast show, Crash Course, and they are one of our original partners on CollisionServiceNetwork.com. All right, these guys have been with us from the start. Full disclosure, I know I've said this already in the video, but, you know, I do work here. I am one of the writers here, all right? And this is just another example. What I'm going to show you here is another example of what separates the boys from the men, all right, so to speak. All right, V&J Auto Body is a state-of-the-art facility, as we've already seen. All right, we saw the production center. We saw a car in process, all right, with the body tech. All right, we also showed you the future of V&J with the new building that's currently being constructed and what's going on there and what the future of that holds for the company. Now, we're in another separate facility, all right? This facility here that I'm standing in is dedicated strictly to the technology platforms that all these cars have. You've heard me talk about that at length on the podcast, all right, as well as various videos that we've done in the past. The technology packages, they are what they are. We all know what they are, right? If you bought a car in the last 10 years, you know that there's tremendous amounts of technology, folks. Well, guess what? When your car gets in an accident, all right, if the shop that you're having your car fixed at, if they don't understand that or appreciate that or have the capacity to deal with that, then you're going to have a problem. That's going to be a headache, all right? They're either going to call us, V&J, or they're going to tell you, oh, you got to take it to the dealer, and then you got to deal with that, all right? But here at V&J Auto Body, we have a holistic approach to how we take care of our customer when it comes to fixing their collision damage car, all right? What I mean by that is it's basically, in layman terms, one-stop shopping, all right? So you bring your car here. We've got the technicians, professionally trained techs, state-of-the-art equipment, state-of-the-art facilities, state-of-the-art painting, the whole entire painting department with a paint mixing system that I'm pretty sure less than probably 6 shops have. All right, pretty amazing stuff. And now over here in our dedicated technology center, this is where the guys handle all of the technology packages on the car. What I mean by that is you need to do pre and post scanning. These cars need to be recalibrated after. You have a lot of ADAS systems. It's basically an accident avoidance system. There's various different components of that, and each manufacturer has their own package and platform for that. I'm not going to get into that, but suffice it to say that you can just take a look around here, all right, and see what's involved, all right, when you need to handle this type of repair, all right? And what I mean by repair is after the car is done over there, it's all sewn up, body work's done, paint's done, car's put back together. Guess what? This ain't the 1980s. You can't just drive the car down the road. It's not going to run. All right, so it comes over here. These guys have the technical knowledge, the technical training, and the capacity. Obviously, I'm standing in a dedicated building, all right, to handle all of the manufacturers out there, all their vehicles, when it comes to recalibrating your onboard technology and safety systems in your car. All right, V&J Auto Body, state-of-the-art facility. Folks, if you're in the Babylon area, Farmingdale area, Babylon Township area, and you have a need like this, obviously you have an accident, your car gets either damaged in an accident or you need to have body work done, whatever it is, give these guys a call at 631-226-0070. They're located in beautiful downtown Lindenhurst. As I said, I do work here. I'm one of the writers. Everybody here is professionally trained. We have a wealth of information, a wealth of knowledge, and we're more than capable of handling your repairs, and we're going to fix your car the way you want it fixed, not the way the insurance guy's done. And if you follow me on the podcast, on Crash Course, you know I've spoken about that at length. There's a real difference. All right. And you know, I said earlier in the video about there's a body shop on every corner, folks. Okay. They can't all be doing the right thing. And you know what? Today they're not. Today, the majority of the body shops across Long Island simply don't have the capital. They don't have the capacity, and they probably don't have the wherewithal to understand what's involved in restoring a car from after a collision loss. All right. V&J Auto Body does. Give them a call, 631-226-0070. And let them show you what the future of auto body is all about.